Oh, I love this orange chicken. It's so delicious. It's easy. I'm gonna show you how to make it. Step one will be breading the chicken. There's a lot of different ways to do this. I'm old school. I do it by my hands, and it's like left hand touches anything that's wet, right hand touches anything that's dry. And then if you do that, you're never gonna get it gloopy. But in case you screw it up in the middle, don't worry, you put some flour aside, and you can always change out the flour if it gets to be a mess. So what I decided to do was I seasoned the flour a bit, and then I'm also seasoning the chicken. I just feel like you want some of it directly on the chicken. And now we're gonna start breading. It's important to lay everything out. You've got your flour, you've got your chicken, you've got your entire tray so that you are ready to succeed. So more polite people than myself would be using little tongs. I am not that polite, by the way. But I don't, because I'm cooking in my own home for my own group, and I cook with my hands just like I think most home cooks do. So egg and then flour, and I do 2 at a time. Now some people want to do this in a plastic bag. Have at it if you want to do that. To me, I just never get them quite right, and I don't really like plastic bags. So what I'm gonna do is just keep doing it until I got all of these nice and breaded. So here's the sauce that we're making, and some of it we're gonna make right in person with you because we want it to be fabulous, and we're glowing up a recipe that we used to have. And so when it was tested, it was like, we think it's too heavy on these notes, so we're lightening it up a little bit, and this is how we do it. Everything is breaded and ready to go. This is gonna be so delicious. The sauce is made, sitting on the side, and I'm gonna put the oven on at 200 because as these are done, and I've got another tray of them, I wanna keep them warm. I like this. I like a 6-year-old house, a little bit of a tiny. I don't wanna like clean it messy. So I already got my oil nice and hot. Now, Vivian is gonna put the stopwatch on for me right now. It's so important when you're cooking, turn a stopwatch on. So then you really know what's happening. You really know how long it's taking. And even if my recipe says flip in 2.5 minutes, if it's not browned, don't flip. Because there is learning to cook and listening to your own self and following a recipe, and it's important that you also listen to yourself. So it wasn't browning the way I wanted it to. It just turned the heat up just a little bit. This is the second batch. You can clean it out in between. I felt like there was enough flour in there that was gonna be okay, but if it's too much, you wipe it out and start again. Here it is, and this is gonna go in the oven, sitting at 200 degrees while we get everything else ready. So here we go. And by the way, they don't need to be warm. I mean, they're fine just kind of sitting here, but I'm gonna do a little bit of warm sauce, and I'm gonna do these beautiful hunks of chicken deliciousness, and then a little more sauce. So now I'm just kind of putting these in with the sauce, sort of dipping or tossing, because I wanna be careful about the coating. And it's gonna be deliciousness personified. Here's my delicious orange chicken. Fabulous for dinner, let's go.